I know nobody's going to believe you, but this is what's going to happen. Now, I don't know about you, but I can imagine she's sitting there thinking, this does not sound like good news. To her, in that immediate future, she's going to be considered, unscrupulous. She's going to be considered an outcast. She is risking everything she has to follow through with this. It doesn't sound like good news to her. Let me just imagine if an angel showed up to you and made that kind of a statement. You'd be sitting there like, yeah, nobody's going to believe this. In fact, think about it. If your 12-year-old daughter came and told you that, how many of you would believe her? You'd be sitting there like, who have you really been sneaking out to see? That would be your reaction. So that didn't feel like good news to Mary. On the opposite hand, now we have Joseph, her fiance, or the one she's betrothed to, and he's got a different problem. Here's the lady he's promised to marry, and now she's pregnant. But he's kind of like, yeah, well, sorry, I just don't believe you. And so what's he do? He decides, next one here. This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, and in that stage, you were by betrothed, you already considered that point, it just hadn't been formalized yet. Okay? So he was faithful to the law. And yet, he did not want to expose her to public disgrace, so he had in mind to divorce her quietly. So, here's Joseph, and he's in this situation, and now all of his dreams, a woman he's pledged to, she's been unfaithful. It didn't feel like good news to him, but we have the same thing happen to him, where an angel shows up in his dreams and tells him, it's okay, Joseph, this really is from God. But again, does it feel like good news? I mean, here's a woman I'm marrying and she's carrying a baby, it's not mine. That doesn't feel like good news. Now, just to throw in a few other stories to help you understand how sometimes good news doesn't feel like good news. How many of you ever heard of Lazarus, one of Jesus' best friends, right?